Hey, what's up, everybody? Crazy times we are living in right now, for sure, in my opinion, in February of 2022. Well, really approaching March of 2022. But we are seeing some crazy things going on right now. We're seeing the invasion of Ukraine by Russia. We're seeing the ruble, which is the Russian currency, tank this morning by like 30% because of the global banking systems. A lot of the nations around the world are banning Russia from SWIFT, and the ruble is tanking. That's right, the ruble is tanking, I believe, this morning by about 30%, almost 30%, right around 30%. Now, one thing that we've seen over the last few years is Russia has been one of the biggest gold stackers in the world. Russia adding a lot of gold to their gold reserves. But not only adding gold to their gold reserves, but also adding a lot of foreign currency to their reserves as well, preparing for the possibilities of their currency losing a lot of value, and likely preparing for the fact for this scenario right here where their ruble or their currency loses a lot of value because of the fact that they were probably preparing for this scenario right here where they were going to invade, and the likelihood of possibly them being banned from this global central banking system, and where their currency would essentially be devalued by a lot. And from what I've seen this morning, it looks like 1 ruble is worth less than 1 cent. So that's right. Russia is one of the biggest gold stackers in the world. I believe what I've seen is Russia is in the top 5 of the biggest gold holders as far as nations are concerned. And they are in the top 7, I believe, as far as one of the biggest nations to hold foreign currencies. And one of those foreign currencies, probably their biggest holding in foreign currency, is the US dollar. And I believe that is followed by the yuan. As far as Russia, as far as the government being banned from this global banking system, as far as the ruble being devalued by so much and going down in value, the government itself probably is not going to be hurt so much because of the fact that they are well diversified. They're diversified in gold. They're diversified in other currencies such as the US dollar, such as the yuan probably. And by the way, none of this is financial advice. A lot of this is just my opinion, and I'd like to hear your opinion in the comments section down below. But Russia, over the last few years, you've seen it on several channels. Mainly, Salivate Metal has done an awesome job with reporting the news, with reporting how much gold, China's adding to their gold reserves, how much gold Russia has been adding to their gold reserves. And Russia and China have been two of the nations that have been the biggest gold hoarders and the biggest gold accumulators in the world. What that tells me, if these nations and these central banks want to add more gold to their holdings, well, so do I. So that's why I have also been buying a little bit of gold. However, what are you seeing from the Russian people, the Russian citizens? What are you seeing them do? I mean, they watch some of the news that a lot of us watch, even though their news outlets is ran by the state, is state-ran, state-driven propaganda news. And as much as a lot of us look at news as being fake news, it's much more fake in Russia because they tell you exactly what they want you, what the government of Russia wants their citizens to know. But from what I have seen throughout the news and over the last couple of days is the people of Russia, the citizens of Russia, is running to the safe haven of none other than, you hear it right here, a crisp US dollar. Well, in this case, it's a crisp $100 bill. But this is what the people, the citizens, if you believe the news, if you believe what you see on the television, a lot of people in Russia are running to the ATM machines and they can't get the US dollar fast enough. So a lot of the people in Russia is running to the safe haven of the US dollar. That's why, as much as I want to have a lot of gold, I want to have more gold added to my gold stack, I also think, in my opinion, it's also very important to diversify in not only gold, not only silver, but also the US dollar. Because the US dollar, you're seeing it firsthand. As long as you believe what you're seeing on the television and what you're seeing in the reported news that we have here in the United States, a lot of the citizens of Russia are running to the US dollar. However, they may not be able to get it because a lot of the US dollar reserves that Russia does hold is overseas, and a lot of the central banking system overseas might be banning Russia from being able to get these US dollars out of their overseas holdings. So it's all getting very interesting. It's getting crazy out there, but one thing I do know, in my opinion, is I want to add more gold. I don't want to FOMO into gold. I don't want to buy more gold than what I can afford. I definitely want to add some more gold, accumulate a little bit more gold, a little bit at a time, but while also being a little diversified into cash that's outside of the banking system for sure. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please smash that thumbs up button and let me know what your thoughts are of the citizens of Russia running to the ATM machines. Long lines at the ATM machines, long lines, and they are trying to run to, well, one, maybe the US dollar and also the yuan, but they want to get out of the ruble and into, if you believe it, the US dollar. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Gold and the US dollar. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'll talk to you on my next video.